Gentlemen, 1247 the great one. How's everybody doing, man? It's a great day to be great. Don't waste another time on mediocrity. Create the reality that you desire. Brothers, listen. When you're dealing with these women, let me tell you something. One thing that you cannot do for a female, you cannot be, how can I say this? You cannot be her responsibility. You cannot be her responsibility. What does that mean? If she's still in a childlike mindset, gentlemen, it's not your duty or your job to be responsible for her. A lot of these women have childlike mindsets, and the thing is, they get in relationships. She can still act like a child, but you have to be the grown-up. You cannot be her responsibility. If you're dealing with a grown-ass woman, then she needs to be grown. But a lot of these so-called modern-day women, they're not grown. They're still little girls. The only thing is that she has a grown-up type of career, but she's not grown up herself. She's still a child. So a lot of times you guys get with these females, and you're not getting a wife. The thing is, you get in these relationships, and these relationships are not really husband and wife. They're more like a father-daughter type situation. She's not really like she won't really be your wife, but she will be she'll be like your daughter. And I think I did a video on this earlier, but I'm just kind of flipping it in a different way and saying, gentlemen, you cannot be her responsibility. You cannot be her crutch. You cannot enable this female to be a grown-ass woman. You cannot do that. If it's not in her to be a grown-up, if it's not in her to think and to plot and to plan, if she doesn't have that within her, gentlemen, leave her alone. I'll tell you that right now, it's going to be a headache. Trying to deal with a female who don't know where she going, no plans, no nothing. She just out here willy-nilly doing whatever she want to do, however she want to do it. And once again, you have to be some type of cleanup guy. I'm gonna say this all the time, gentlemen. I'm gonna say this. Listen, I don't care how fine she is, brothers. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of us let that a little funky attitude and all her irresponsibility, we let that slide because she's fine. No, gentlemen, stop. I don't care how fine she is. Once again, I don't care how good her head game is. I don't care how fat her butt is. I don't care how big her breasts are, gentlemen. You cannot be her responsibility. These women have to grow up. If she don't want to grow up, leave that female alone. Don't do what I did. I'm being responsible. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. It's just like, okay, well, help me out, this, that, and the third. See, here's the thing what these women do. See, they'll play the victim role to try to reel you back in. So while they go back out there and they act a fool once again. This is what these women do. So they want you to come back and they want you to be the responsible one. They want you to be the respectful one. And you need to be the man of honor, this, that, and the third. While she's out here getting all types of she's doing God knows what. To God knows who. You gentlemen have to wake the hell up, bro. You cannot be her responsibility. If the female does not want to be responsible for her life, she doesn't want to be responsible for her happiness. She don't want to be responsible for her health. She don't want to be responsible for her finances. Everything is pushed on somebody else. Somebody else has to do it. Somebody else has to do it. Somebody else has to make me happy. Somebody else has to make the money. Somebody else. Gentlemen, don't deal with them type of women. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to save you fellas. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. You want everything, but don't want to work for nothing. That doesn't make sense. And that's what this is what a lot of these females think. They see a lot of these modern women. See, they work hard to get to a certain point, then they stop. They work hard to get to a place of comfort. Then they go out here and get all types of ran through. Then they in their 30s. Oh well, I need to settle down now. Still with that same childish mindset. Same type of mindset. These females don't spend decades getting ran through, and all of a sudden they're in their mid-30s. All of a sudden I got to settle down with the same childlike mindset. Gentlemen, don't be fooled, bro. Don't be fooled, brothers. Don't be fooled. You cannot be her responsibility. You cannot be her happiness. You cannot be her joy. You cannot be her stability. You can't be anything for this female. That is not your responsibility. For you to be something outside, you gotta go the 200%, and she's gonna give you 30%. And that's what's being taught in today's day, in the modern dating era or whatever. A man gives 1,000,000%. No, girl, all you gotta do is just show up to the table to eat, and get every once in a while, just give him a little something. Get a little freaky every once in a blue moon. Nah, gentlemen, come on, man. We're not playing them games no more, brothers. If the female doesn't want to be responsible, if she doesn't want to, if she's not driven, she doesn't have any goals, she doesn't have any aspirations, no dreams, she's just sitting up there chilling and doing whatever the heck she's doing, gentlemen, it's not your responsibility to push her and to be motivated to have a vision. If she don't have a vision when you meet her, gentlemen, don't even deal with it. If she has no idea what she's doing, she's just out here in limbo, just floating around, gentlemen. It's not your position to sit there and take some type of life preserver jacket and throw it out there in the ocean and save her from drowning. That's not your position, and that's not your responsibility. That is not your position, and that's not your responsibility. These women want to be modern, and they want to be I'm every woman and Miss Independent, all this stuff. Let these women do what they want to do. These women have to eat. Listen, these women have to lay in the bed that they made. You women wanted to be like a man so bad, knock yourself out. But when you out there drowning, then you want to call somebody to come help you. No. She want to call you now because she didn't. The thing is, a lot of these women don't they don't count up the cost. These women are in play mode, in constant play mode all the time, constant play all the time, like a child all the time. You want to play around and lay around and do this and do that, and somebody else is going to make up my bed and clean up my house and do this and do that. This is how a lot of these modern women think. And you, as the responsible one, you as the thinking man, you have to be the adult in the situation. And she's a child. This is why I always say a lot of these women are like our children. So she won't be a wife, she'll be your daughter. It won't be a husband and wife, it'll be a father and daughter relationship. You got to be the responsible one. You got to make sure this. You got to make sure that. You got to clean. You got to do this. You got to do that. That's how these women think, bro. These women don't want to do nothing. I'm not going to say all of them, but mass majority don't want to do nothing. They work hard. See, they go to school to get to a certain point and they stop, and their whole life just stops. So their whole world surrounds this one piece of job. And you're just there to fill in some type of slot, because these women, listen, they're getting a little guilt thing, right? So they're getting their mid-30s and they're feeling guilty now. See, they don't get married because of no love and because I want to be with a man, I want to be his wife and this, that, third. No, these women get married basically like out of necessity. They don't want to look bad. They don't They don't want to feel bad because they don't spend all this time getting ran through. Now all of a sudden in their 30s, then they come to you talk about some, I'm ready to settle down and I'm ready to be somebody's wife. No, you want to be married because you don't want to look bad. And probably all your girls, all her homegirls are getting married. Now all of a sudden she's in a crunch to for you to put a ring on her finger because now she's trying to keep up with her friends now. This is what these women do, fellas. Don't get caught up in the okie doke, bro. These women don't love you, bro. I keep telling you, gentlemen, these women don't know what love is. I won't say this again. I said this last year. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, gentlemen. You can't marry a. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you. Listen, I'm gonna give you the hard game. Here it is, gentlemen. Check this out. You can't marry a woman. How can I say this? How can I say this? Women who haven't been a daughter first will never be a wife. I won't say that again. Women who've never been a daughter to a two-parent household, she doesn't have that balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. If she's never been a daughter, gentlemen, she'll never be a wife correctly because she's incomplete. She's incomplete. No. Much love and respect to the single moms out there holding it down, this, that, and the third. But I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of you women who are really raised by the single mom, you're incomplete. So you women that come from that type of situation will never know how to be an actual wife because the person that was supposed to be showing you how to be one wasn't one. Plus, you don't have that natural balance. You don't have that natural male and female balance in your life, so you really don't know what it is to even be a wife because you never seen your mother do it. Now, granted, if your father passed away, your dad died or something, he's in jail, something like that, I get that. So I'm not going to sit there and chastise you women. Oh, this, that, and the third. But I'm just saying, like those type of situations, that's very unfortunate for those type of situations. Not saying that you women don't have hope, but let's be honest. You women that are raised with a single mother, you haven't been a daughter correctly. Like you don't know what it is to even be in a male's presence for that long a period of time. You don't know. It's always been you and your mother. So the thing is, a lot of you women who get with these men, you're not with them for long because you've never been in this male presence for that long a period of time. So you don't know what it is to be with a man for years and years and years. You don't know. So you can't even be a wife until you've been a daughter. And this is why I say when you get with these women who especially come from these single mother homes, the relationship is the dynamic of father-daughter. It's not husband and wife. She don't know what it is to be somebody's daughter. So a lot of these women come in with the childlike mindset, want to play around, want to lay around, want to watch TV, no ambition to do nothing because she doesn't know how to be a daughter. Like a lot of these women missed that portion of her life. That's a huge gaping hole that one man cannot fill. Listen, gentlemen, you can't fill that hole. She got a massive size hole from whatever age to whatever age till she got out the house. That's a long time. Listen, your perception of a man comes from when you were a child. So if the female never really seen that type of man, she never had that type of masculine or male good energy in her presence for a long period of time, then she's at a huge disadvantage. And I get it, gentlemen. I'll say it again, gentlemen. I get it. She might have the fattest butt ever. I get it. You know, you get a lot in real talk, gentlemen. Like, see, when you get with women like this, like, here's the thing. I'm not saying that all these women are like that. I don't speak in absolutes. But a lot of these women are going to be freaky, bro. We'll say it again. I don't speak in absolutes, but a lot of females that come from single mothers, a lot of these females are really, really freaky. Because in her mind, this is how I keep a man. The more sex and the more crazy sloppy I give him, and the more he bangs my back out. See, these women think, okay, that's how I'm going to keep a man, but that's not how it works. That's not how it works. But I'll say it again, I'm not chastising women that came from single mothers. I don't know your situation. I'm not going to chastise you. But what I am saying is this: a lot of you women that never had that male type of figure and type of in your home, if like this, to me, for a female and a male too, but I'm gonna speak mostly on the females because I'm speaking basically from experience, especially with myself. For a female to really be balanced, to me, I think she had to, by the time she left high school, not even until she left high school, until to this day, that female needs to have that male balance always in her life. That female needs that male, she needs her father's wisdom and validation and things of that nature. Once again, a female should not be getting validation from other men. Her first person to validate her should be her father. Her point of reference should always be her daddy. Always should be her daddy. Because women should the thing is, a woman will respect you when she has that respect for her father. See, when a female has respect for her father, she will always give that respect towards you because she doesn't want her to disappoint her father. But if her father was never there, gentlemen, you just I'm telling you, gentlemen, you're in the deficit, bro. You're in the deficit. And I had to learn that the hard way. But I get it now. I get it. And moving forward, it's like now I know what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna say that again, gentlemen. You cannot be a female's responsibility. You cannot be a female's joy. You cannot be her happiness. You cannot be her security blanket. You can't be her attorney. You can't be her best friend. To me, a lot of these women want you to do everything. They want you to put on all these type of hats. You're freaking doing a juggling act. You're this to her. You're this to her. You're this and 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 you're this. Every time you got to be a freaking shapeshifter. Every 2 seconds she wants you to be something else, and then she wants you to be something else, and then she wants you to be something else and something else and something else. You got to freaking be a freaking godlike shapeshifter, bro. You doing the Transformers every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds, she wants you to be a thug another minute. She wants you to be a pretty boy another minute. Then she wants you to be understanding another minute. But then she wants you to be hard. Then she wants you to pull her hair. But then she wants you to be gentle. Then she wants you to handle her roughly. But then she wants to be cuddled at night. But then she wants you to talk to her harshly. But then she wants words of affirmation. Then she wants, see what I'm saying? It's just too many of this. This and this is what you be doing all day. For what? For a female that is broken. And only a father can fix that. You can't be her responsibility, gentlemen. These women are broken. I'm telling you, if she's not had that validation since she was a child, then you can't do it for her, bro. I know you want to help. I did the same thing. I know I want to help, and I know I want to do this and show you this and try to introduce you to things and blah 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 blah. But and she's gonna get interested. Then she's gonna go right back to what she's been doing for the last how many decades. Then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Then you're like, you know what? It's time to part ways, and all of a sudden, then come all the crying and all the shame and all this and that. No, I don't believe. Nah, man, gentlemen, don't get caught up in that stuff, bro. Cause I had a ex-girlfriend the same way. Same situation. Didn't grow up without a father and all that stuff, and just the same exact thing. And all the crying and snotting and crying and oh my god, I can't live without you and all this dumb stuff, bro. Like a grown ass child. Like a big ass child, bro. Like I got 2 girls. Like, damn, I got another one. I got a big ass child I gotta take care of. I'm telling you, gentlemen, a lot of these modern women, they not thinking, bro. So they get in relationships. I keep telling you, mass majority of these women want the marriage. She wants a wedding, but she doesn't want a marriage. She wants to have children, but she don't want to be a mother. She wants to get a house, but she don't want to clean it. She don't want to take care of the yard. When things go wrong, when stuff break down, and when water pumps and all types of stuff break down in the house, she don't want to get it fixed. That's your responsibility. You as a man, you're supposed to fix everything. I'm just gonna sit here and just look cute. Meanwhile, she's packing on an extra 90 something pounds. Gentlemen, man, listen, bro. I don't say it again, bro. You can't be her responsibility. You can't be her responsibility. You can't be her joy. You can't be her happiness. Then you're trying to be her manager. Then you're trying to be her inspiration. Then you're trying to be her accountant. Then you're trying to be her best buddy. Then you're trying to be her authority, a person of authority. Then you're trying to do this. You're trying to do this. You're trying to do this. Gentlemen, listen, man. All this stuff is going to detract you from where you need to be. All this running, you trying to do this, you trying to do that, it's going to detract you from where you're headed. That's why I tell you, gentlemen, all the time, you gentlemen, you listen. If you don't have a purpose for yourself and where you're trying to go, you gentlemen should not trying to be. You shouldn't be dating anybody. You should not be talking to any type of female. I'm telling you from experience. I didn't have a purpose. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have anything. So I married this female straight off of some, oh, we're in love. You can, listen, I'll tell you this, gentlemen, you don't marry for love. She has a purpose of why she's even there in the first place. But in order for her to have a purpose, you first have to establish yourself. You determine the purpose of why she's here. You are not here to follow her anywhere. I keep telling you, you are the sun. She's the earth. You shine light on her. And she brings forth your children and things of that nature. So it's always a balance thing. But you don't follow these females anywhere. I don't care who this female is. I'm going to say it for the third time, gentlemen. I don't care how cute her face is. I don't care how big her titties are. I don't care how fat her butt is. I don't care. Don't get yourself jammed up because of your because of your lustful nature. Don't get jammed up because, oh man, she got some killer head. Like, okay, that head gonna kill you too. That killer head is gonna get you killer stressed out. Shoot, you might even want to kill yourself because some killer head and all. She got, man, that butt is super fat. Yeah, that super fat butt is gonna put you in the early grave. You out here doing tricks for this female because she's insecure and she has a gaping hole back from when she was a child. These females don't need a man. They need counseling, man. That's why these women need to. That's what I keep saying. These women work better in groups, bro. These women, see, when these women come out here by themselves, bro, they get lost in the sauce really fast. See, as a man, you're gonna come out here. You gotta find yourself as a man. You know, this is what you do. You know, you gotta be a lonely wolf for a minute, and you gotta find yourself, and you gotta get yourself together. This, that, and the third. Men work better. See, we're the opposite. Men work better by themselves. Women work better in groups. But you got a woman out here by herself, and you think she's gonna function like you? No, she's about to get lost in the sauce, bro. And the thing is, you're supposed to be leading her, but then she's so fine and her butt's so fat, and you be sitting here following after this chick all day. Gentlemen, I'm gonna say this again, man. We'll wrap this up. You cannot be her responsibility. You cannot be her bank account. You cannot be her accountant. You cannot be her best friend. You cannot be her freak. You cannot be her this. You can be this, that, this. You're a million things to this female, and what is she giving you? Absolutely nothing. Wake up, brothers. Wake up. Wake up. I'll say it again. You gentlemen need to find your purpose. You establish the purpose for her being in your life. Her being, you don't follow a female anywhere. I don't care how much, I don't care who she is. I don't care her status. I don't care about any of that. You gentlemen have to find your purpose. You have to go within inside yourself and find the purpose of why you even exist. Have a vision, have a dream, have some type of imagination. You in the pursuit of something, and she's here to help you build. She's here to help you build. If a female is taking you all over the place, she's not focused, she's not laser focused on what you're focusing on, gentlemen, leave her alone. You're taking her out to eat, and you're taking her this, and she's bored, and you got to do this. You sitting here doing you freaking circus clown, dude. Then all of a sudden you look weak to me. See what I'm saying? Now you weak to her. Now you gotta come back and be a super thug nigga. Like, bro, we doing too much, bro. We doing too much. We doing too much. Stay focused on what you want to do. Have a vision. Write it down. Develop businesses. Once again, the so-called American black man is 50 plus years behind the power curve, behind every other man on planet Earth. We don't have time to be sitting around here playing footsies with Sharonda all day. Oh, because yeah, Bethany's cute, but I ain't got time to be sitting here going on dates with Bethany. To do what? What's Bethany gonna help me do? Yeah, I see, bro. Yeah, she's super fine. I see, got a nice body, bro. But once again, what is Bethany gonna help you do? Anyways, I got another video. I got another video about the two B's. The two B's. Listen, the women. Listen, that's gonna be my next video. These women, I call it the 2B method. Right? The 1B, she's gonna help you build. The second B is bend over. Women are either gonna do one or. She's gonna help you build, or you just bend her over. It's kind of raw and uncut, but I'm gonna get straight to it, man. But anyways, that's gonna be my next video. But yeah, gentlemen, say it again. You can't be her responsibility. Her responsibility. Listen, she has to be an adult. If she's not an adult, don't deal with her. Stay focused on what you need to focus on. You need to build. We got a lot of catching up to do. The babies need us. These young men, these young ladies need us to be great. We can't be no more jigaboos and be sliding across the floor and keep dunking basketball and somebody entertainment, man. Them days are over. We gotta think on a greatness scale. We gotta produce, fellas. We gotta produce. We gotta change up the landscape. We gotta change some things. But anyways, man, you guys like, share, subscribe. Peace.